Up, happy Monday. Hope all is well. Come to you guys to talk to you today about what hiring managers listen for in interviews, and what questions you should expect also to hear in interviews as well. One second, get my lighting right here. Sorry about that. So yeah, just want to talk about just definitely questions that you will more than likely hear in the interview, things that hiring managers are going to listen for, when you're conducting interviews as well. And just wanted to come in and touch base on that real quick. But again, yes, we will be talking about what questions should you expect in an interview. People come in. People are always going to. You're just nervous about that interview. Like, what's going to happen? What are hiring managers listening for? What questions am I going to be asking? You're just trying to prepare yourself of, what things are going to be asking. I just think you should always, you know, always have your information ready as far as what interested you in that company. Have your research, and of course you can talk about the company culture. It's going to provide opportunity for growth, advancement, things of that nature. So I already know those things. What interested you in applying with the company. More than likely, depends on what type of role you're going out and interviewing for. If it's a shift job, they're going to ask you, hey, what days and hours are you available to work? If they're looking for a third shift, don't go in there and say, hey, I can work first shift, or I only work first shift or second shift. You have to already have your ducks in a row to make sure that you're giving the right answers. Most importantly, they're going to ask you, why are you considering a new position? And a lot of times, hey, how y'all doing? If why are you considering a new role? If you're considering a new role, don't go in there. You can't go in there down your current employer. You have to go in and say, hey, I'm looking for a new role because right now, possibly the company that I'm with, I've learned a lot here. They taught me a lot of things. I'm just looking to grow and explore other opportunities, out, with other companies. And you don't, number one, you don't want to down your current employer. You don't want to talk bad about your manager, your boss, or anything of that nature. And you want to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row when you're going in. So definitely know why are you interested in that particular company, what days you can work, why are you considering a new role, and also if you are currently working, you should be able to talk about, hey, what's your current position, and your responsibilities, how long you've been in that role, what are your current roles as well. Um, so again, um, you know, it's you have to be able to do that. It's not reinventing the wheel. I've always asked a softball question. Tell me about yourself, sound, expected weakness, strengths. Yes, those will be some things you have to be able to answer, fairly quickly as well. Just also they're gonna somebody may come in and say, hey, what's your perception of the job that you're applying for? A lot of times some positions may have technology or something in it. It may not be a tech role. It could be something that's dealing with something else that's outside of technology, or so well versed. Somebody said look like a light skinned is just yet. Well, I'm dark, but hey. Um, but guys, make sure that my camera went out for, I'm not sure what happened. So guys, yeah, make sure that you guys know, all of those things there. A lot of times, when you're going to definitely get that question. Hey, what are your salary expectations? Put it out there. Just as a hiring manager, people want to know they're going to pay what they're going to pay, unless you're just going to come in and you're going to Thank y'all guys for subbing and liking. Definitely please like and sub to the channel. Just really coming out. I'm trying to really help people now because I've just been in the hiring field for quite some time. And I just want to let people know, hey, this is what hiring managers look for. Hey, but put your salary out there. If you're looking for a certain amount, and you're looking for a specific amount that you want to get paid, put that out there. Put your range out there. If your range is going to be, if you have this range, you want it to be more, make your range higher. 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 more than what you want. And if they come in at the number, they come in at a number that's going to be really good for you. So again, just make sure that you're doing things of that nature, things that hiring managers, recruiters, anybody that's going to be um, uh, play a role as far as getting you an interview. They're going to listen for positive attitudes, while you're doing the interview. So, make sure that you're displaying a positive, upbeat attitude, when you're talking, to that hiring manager or talking to that recruiter. Again, I think I said it earlier, do not talk negatively about people or companies that you work for, or you could be working for that company. Although you may have a bad experience, or your manager may not be the most nice and efficient person that you've worked for previously before. Just want to say, hey, make every experience a learning experience. Oh, your hiring manager didn't know that. What's the best outfit to wear? Oh, best outfit to wear. It just depends on what you're interviewing for. Depends on what you're interviewing for. If you're going in for an executive role, you want to go in and you want to dress for that role. Some companies, you just got to know what the culture of the company is. Some companies that some people will tell you, if you got a great recruiter that's out there, and whomever you're working with, they're going to tell you how to dress for that interview. But more than likely, you want to come dressed to impress. Um, I talk. I should talk my previous teams and company didn't get the job in curse. Hey, that'll happen. A daddy and a caddy, that will happen. Relevant experience as well. This is what hiring managers are going to look for. They're going to look for relevant experience. Have you had any previous work or other responsibilities that match the specific job opening that you're actually interviewing for? So if you're going in there, you're interviewing for, say you're interviewing for a technician job, somebody to come in and work on cars or what have you. You need to be able to go in there and talk about vehicles that you worked on, companies that you work for, doing things of that nature as well. Retired by 40, waking up, working out, and working for myself, being my own boss. Hey, that's awesome. Cool, cool. Hey, everybody has, different paths as far as how they get to that retirement and waking up and working out as well. Uh, I'm not there yet. I got two boys, and I got one boy in college, and I got one that's a freshman in high school. So I got a little bit more time, a little bit more time. My path and journey is just a little different, but almost there, almost there. Got a little entrepreneurship in me as well. So I get that. So congratulations, King Fire. That's awesome. Put your business out there. Tell us what you do. I got a lot of subscribers out there. They'll be able to support what you do as well. So guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Other things that hiring managers are going to look for, they're going to look for your flexibility. You know, making sure that it's not any type of concerns or anything of that nature as far as the hours required to work the position that you're applying for. No limitations. Especially if they have weekend, holiday, or it's just like those type of roles that you have to have. Yeah, day's going good, man. Billionaire, appreciate it, man. Thank you for asking. Um, Now, those are just basic questions that you would get. Now, say if you get deeper into the interview and they like you, now this is when they're going to start getting into questions about, you know, like competency-based things. When I say competency-based things, they're going to be looking at, how action-oriented are you? So you may get a question about, hey, tell me about a time when you're the first person to act in a tough situation. you need to be able to have something ready to go in that, maybe, you had a project or something you were working on, and uh, the project manager was slow to get going on it. And hey, maybe you took the lead and you facilitate the process and you got it going. So they're going to look for the action oriented. They're going to talk about integrity and trust. If you got a company, say if you're going and working for the bank, if you're going in and you're going to be working for the bank, of course they're going to be. You say you knew a lot. Oh man, what's going on here? I'm just talking to people about, hey, what type, what things that hiring managers listen for, and what questions to expect, during the interview process. And what prompted this is that, I had someone come in, and I had someone come in today and they were just like really flabbergasted over the interview piece there. They were nervous, didn't know what questions was going to be asked. So we really had to put them at ease. And I thought this would be very educational for people that's going out there who's looking for jobs. I know we got a lot of layoffs that's out there. So just going over interview practices that's out there as well. So again, you're going to have action-oriented questions. You're going to have questions that's going to talk about integrity and trust. They may say, hey, tell me about a time when you made a mistake, or you had to admit that you made a mistake or a failure. Can you tell me about a time that something like that happened for you, when you were at work? And, if you come out and say, well, I don't make mistakes, or I never admit to my faults, more than likely that hiring manager is not going to come to you, because you're not going to be a person that's going to be, no, it's going to be, so let me, okay. So billionaire aesthetic. I thank you, man. Those are great questions. So this channel is about self-improvement or something. Well, yeah, we're talking about self-improvement. The channel is Vanderbilt Chronicles. So Vanderbilt Chronicles, you're going to see a lot of different things on Vanderbilt Chronicles. You're going to see a little entertainment, comedy. Um, of course, Vanderbilt Chronicles, my wife for 23 years. That's the other half. So you're going to see me doing some things individually. You'll see her doing some things individually, but you'll see us doing a lot of things together. So we'll get a chance and we'll talk about different things that we've done or doing as well. So this channel is going to be about marriage, love, relationship. I've been in the industry for about 25 plus years as far as being a hiring manager or what have you. So I'm just coming in and be able to give you some tips on how to come in and successfully land a job, or how to prepare for a job interview. So those are the things that we'll be talking about. But right now, just talking about different questions that you may get that could be a curveball in the interview. Hiring manager may come in and say, hey, what, tell me about a time when you asked to do something that was against something you believed. So that's kind of out of the blue. It's kind of curveball there. So a lot of times, these are questions if you're working. Um, yeah, these are questions, say like if you're working at a bank or something, and um, they want to make sure they got the most upfront, nice person that's going to be by the book person that's sitting there. So yeah, so thank you guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Um, again, they're going to be asking, say about, composure. Somebody may ask you, hey, tell me about a time when you had to deal with a very stressful situation at work. Did you just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gone, I'm out of here? Or did you kind of talk through it and you just kind of, figure it out, try to figure it out yourself, and you walk the team through it and you all were able to get through it as well? I'm not there yet, billionaire aesthetic super chat. So I'm working there right now. So tell you about my YouTube journey. So my YouTube journey started back in January of this year. I had 29 subscribers. Today, right now, I'm at 1,587 subscribers, and grew to that in less than a month. So, and the way that I grew to that is that my wife and I, we put a video out there, and the video just went straight viral. It's still going really well. So, I went out and I took a lot of my things that I had that was on TikTok, and I kind of transposed it over to YouTube, and they were working well. And so it is actually, this is why I got the YouTube channel. So my YouTube and Facebook channels are all about just really, um, definitely really just going out and uh, educating people and just talking about different things that we have out here. But I'm not at the super chat status yet. Right now you got to have a total of 500 subscribers, and not only 500 subscribers, you have to have like 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours, and you have to upload a certain number of videos per week or per month as well. So the 500 subscribers, I've knocked that out of the park. I'm almost at 1,600. The videos, I knocked that out on a, pretty much, I can knock that out in a day. So that typically takes care of itself. But it's the watch hours. The watch hours is the hardest part as far as becoming an official monetized YouTuber. Right now, I'm at about 600 watch hours, so I'm about 2,400 watch hours away. I got a year to get that, but my goal is to knock that out in 90 days. And the more people I get on to like and subscribe and watch my channels, as well as go over and watch all of my other information that's on the current channel, that helps, that adds to the hours that we have. So that's what I'm at. Hey, OG, you need some words of encouragement? DJ, so words of encouragement for you today, brother. I can always say, man, hey, plan your work and work your plan. If you have something out there that you want to do and you're trying to do it and you've always put it to the back burner, or you have something that you're trying to work towards, plan your work and work your plan and stick to it. So, whatever that may be, if it's something, if it's a financial gain, or it's an educational gain, or it's just something that you're trying to do, in your life or what have you, write it down, look at it, plan your work your plan. And, I always tell everybody, hey, man, live boldly, laugh often, and, definitely always, man, be your best self. That's kind of what my wife and I, we live by that. So plan your work and work your plan, brother. Wife, sweethearts. Oh, thank you, Reps. Reps is one of my biggest supporters out there. Shout out to South Carolina reparations. We appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Reno from Europe. Hey, by the way, I got a compliment. Your looks, man. You look there, other guys, Shirley. Would you? Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to keep it together for a 50-year-old. I turned 50 this past October, so trying to hold it together. I'm trying to go back and just kind of read some of the comments here. Yeah, guys, hit the like button as you sit there looking and listening. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, like and listen to the channel. But guys, just want to come on and just really kind of tell y'all, hey, this is these are the things that we it's kind of what I do on a daily basis. Right now, I'm looking for a crazy type of position, by the way. Hey, I'm looking for a crazy position. Like right now, I'm looking for a healthcare energy sales representative. That's the person that goes out to the different healthcare sectors, the hospital corporations, and the power's out. They have these big generators that comes in, and they set these generators in the hospitals. And I need an individual that can go into the hospitals and they say, hey, do you need a generator? Do you need these big generators? So that's what I'm actually looking for right now. I'm in Nashville, so it'll be right here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. So if you know anybody that's into power, healthcare sales, that's has that experience where they can go in and sell like these big industrial generators that's the size of 18-wheelers, the tractor trailer trucks, if they can go in there and do this particular type of role, tell them to holler at me. Tell them to holler at Vanderbilt Chronicles. Probably got some, between 150, 200 grand a year. That's just kind of starting out mediocre. Just kind of getting your foot wet there. And of course, that position grows. So looking for an individual that can go out in that healthcare field, healthcare sector, talk to the right individuals in those fields. And, it's called a power rental sales, it's an energy power rental representative. So that's what I'm looking for. Yep. Man, you think I look like mid-30s, all this gray hair right here, man? I, or billionaire aesthetics. I'm saying, man, I see a male um, profile picture there, but I appreciate it, man. I trying to hold it together. But yeah, that's it. Talking about the job. Hey, well, moving on to something else. I know I'm just look. Okay, this is where we switch gears. We go to another story. So, medication to boot. Yeah, it's good. Hey guys, look. What about Steve Smith? Did y'all hear about Steve Smith and the affair that he was having with the um, marching band member of the Ravens' wife? Did y'all hear about that? Talking about he laid the killers. Did y'all hear about Steve Smith? Oh my God. So, all right, now I'm gossiping. I'm supposed to be working. So this the T. So y'all know Steve Smith used to be a NFL like Pro Bowl receiver. When he was playing, he was like one of the tops. Steve Smith Jr. Senior now, Steve Smith Senior. So anyway, for the Ravens, Steve Smith, well, the Ravens, they have this marching band, right? So the guy was working with so the lady was in the marching band, I assume. And the husband found some text messages, and the text messages they were hot and they were juicy. So anyway, they found out about it. He called Steve. Steve was like, "I'm sorry." Um, I guess the guy reconciled with his wife and all that good stuff. But all I know is that uh, the husband came out and spilled the beans on it, and that's all over social media. But my question to you all is, who should the husband be mad at? Should he be mad at his wife, or should he be mad at Steve Smith? He shouldn't be calling Steve Smith out. Steve Smith don't know him. And we don't even know if that lady told him that she was not married or not, right? Right? What y'all think? Steve Smith sleeping with this was a Baltimore Ravens band member while he was, I guess, when he was playing with them. But, I guess this affair been going on a long time. Husband found out about it. Husband went, husband, I guess he just came out, went public with it now. So, but yeah, when you create a YouTube, now I'm asking questions about, what do you think? This is a channel where we're interactive. We talk. I talk to the people. A lot of people get on and they all ignore you. I talk to people, but I've already got on and I told you, and I pretty much said what I was talking about. If Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan had a child, he might like you, my man. Not literally them having a child though. Billionaire status. I like you, all right. And Joe, he's very interactive. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, very interactive, Joe, man. Like I go back and forth. Hey, what's up, Muhammad? How you doing, man? Love you as well from India. All is well. But yes, but that's a little tea. But I jump on. I get into some a little more funny stuff on another show. That's another show, another time. But just wanted to jump on today to say, hey, what's up? If you're out there and you're looking for a job, always know that you're going to have those questions out there that's going to be asked. You have to be ready, be prepared to answer those questions about what interested you in the company, what days and hours you can work, how much money you want to make as well. Why are you considering a new position? Why did you leave your last job? Already, have that information ready to talk about, be ready to talk about. Talk about your experience as it correlates to the job that you're applying for as well. Also, you want to make sure that, for the salary that you're seeking as well, make sure that you know what that's going to look like, and be ready to spit it out. If you haven't, hey, I want this. This is my range. Yep. please, guys, tell them, y'all, what question do you have, billionaire? Go ahead and ask. I almost know, I don't know if I want to answer it or not. Let's go, but I'm all here for it. You fine, but that's a hard to go. Tell your friends to watch me get the numbers up. Yep, trying to get my numbers up. The more subscribers I can get, the better. Looking to get the watch hours up as well. Why should I reply when they ask me to sell a pen to them? Oh man, I don't know. That's a pretty tough question. You got to go into research of that. You got, to figure out what kind of pen it is, and then let's talk about it. Talk to them. Why should I buy this pen? Why? Sell a pen to me. Talk about how this pen is going to be an asset to them. Talk about the deals that they can close with this pen. What's different from this pen other than the next pen? The difference is you got to sell yourself, sell the relationship part of it, sell that you're going to always be available for more pens when they run out of pens. You want to sell yourself, your availability to the person that you're selling it to. They're confident. Make sure that they're going to be confident about that they can always contact you when it's time to get another pen that they can get similar to, what the next person can come in and sell a pen for them to. You want to sell the relationship, sell yourself and your piece. Yep. Get them emotionally invested to say, you know what? I don't need a pen, but you know what? I like billionaire aesthetics. I don't need a pen, but I'll do business with him, versus somebody that's, I don't like. So that's the best way to do it. Sell yourself and, do that piece there. But I am going to be out. I just want to jump on a little bit today, tell you a little bit about, really tell you, hey, this is what somebody on my team's looking for, somebody who can sell power generators to healthcare sectors as well. But I also wanted to talk and make sure that I kept it related to, hey, these are questions that's going to be asked when you're going into the interview. This is what hiring managers are going to look for. Remember, when you're going in and you're going into interview, make sure that you have a positive attitude. You're talking about your experience that's going to be relevant to the job that you're applying for. Make sure that you're going to have some flexibility as well. And, again, as I always leave on, I was going to leave on this note: plan your work your plan, live boldly, laugh often, love loud, and always be your best self. Until next time, y'all, peace.